Hi everyone, for this project I am going to be working on this wood cubby, little storage like a mail holder, and I thrifted this at a thrift store for $2. It's missing a divider right here, but that's okay. I'm just going to fill that in with some wood putty, and I'm going to give this a little makeover. I've mixed up a little bit of the Durham water putty, and I'm just going to fill in my holes there. Okay, so the water putty dried and I took it outside and sanded it. I also just did a quick scuff sand on all the piece also. And I could spray it with shellac, but it's really cold out and I'm not for sure about that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use the Dixie Belle paint in the color Coffee Bean, and I'm just gonna give it a coat of that. And then I'll put my final coat on top of that paint, which will be a different color, but I just don't want this reddish color showing through. So for today, the best way for me to do it is I'm just going to put the dark paint on first. So for this project, I have this. It was an organizer, probably in someone's garage. It was for washers, looks like Allen wrenches, that kind of thing. And they probably used it as a drawer. I'm not for sure. But anyway, I'm going to make it over and see what I can use it for. Is anyone else in the organizing mood? Like trying to find different ways for storage and organizing things? That's the kind of mood I'm in right now. So I've cleaned this up the best that I can, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a coat of the Dixie Belle chalk mineral paint in the color Coffee Bean. Sorry about all my paint on my paper here, but I still need to use it. And what I'm going to do now is this project with the little cubby drawers is dry, and so I'm trying to use up things that I have, and I'm wanting a green color. I think I'm wanting a green color, but I'm not for sure how this is going to work out. But I have two of these buttermilk cream colors from Fusion, the little samples. And then I also have this Willowbrook, and I'm going to try to mix them together and see what color I get. Okay, so this is the color I got. It kind of reminds me of French eggshell. I think that's the name of the color. But I didn't have a lot of the buttercream yellow because one of them had already dried up. So that's why I'm trying to use up my little samples. So that won't happen. But this is the color I got, and I'm gonna try it on this cubby piece and see what I think. So the paint has dried and I am very happy with it, and it only took one coat and I had just enough. I didn't get this on camera because I was trying to do it fast and I didn't have enough for the underneath side of these, so I'm trying to decide what to do about that, but I definitely had enough to paint the outside of this piece. And I am going to go around with my finger sander, and I'm just going to distress the edges just a little bit so it doesn't look like it's freshly painted. And I may put some wax on here too. I'm not for sure yet. So I really wanted to be able to paint the underneath part of these shelves. So I went and I got the little paint things out of the trash, and I got just enough paint out. It's not going to be the exact color, but it's going to be close enough. I just think it will look better if I can paint them close to the same color as the outer part and the other side of the shelf. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and finish painting the back sides of those little shelves. And again, I am going for a distressed look, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I just wanted just a little bit more paint than what it had. Okay, for the next project today, I have this wood shelf that probably came from a garage sale, or I don't know for sure where it came from. And it probably had little drawers in here at one time, but it doesn't have those anymore. But as you can see, it definitely needs a makeover, but I think it could be really cute. So I've got that all cleaned up. It is still very dirty. A lot of people don't like the hearts, and on certain things I am not like a big fan of the hearts either, but I thought this might be cute to display some little Valentine things in. So for this shelf, I'm gonna leave the heart on there. Okay, for this project I decided to go with Dixie Belle paint in the color Pink Champagne. It's a very, very soft pink color. Okay, the first coat of paint has dried on the heart shelf, and as you saw, I created a resin casting of the Blooming Banners mold by Redesign, and here is the one that I was casting, and I thought this would be so cute at an angle like this over the heart, and then I can stamp a word in here. And I decided to go with resin instead of air dry clay or something like that because I just thought it would be a little bit easier to glue it on the heart. Okay, so I have that mold glued on there, and now I'm going to go ahead with the second coat of the pink champagne color paint. So right now I'm just using my finger and I'm highlighting the banner and the flowers, and then I'll go back in and try stamping with some ink on the gold paint, and we'll see how that goes. I think I'm going to add just a little bit of gold paint around the edges of this piece also. Okay, so I went around the edges with gold. I think I like it. I think I am going to sand it just a little bit to make it look a little bit more distressed and vintage. Let me know, do you like the gold or would you have left it? But I'm going to take a little bit of it off with the sandpaper, and I think that's going to make it look even more vintage. And I also decided I'm not going to put a word on the banner at this time. I like it the way it is. So I decided to use a little bit of the Fusion wax in the color Espresso just to tone down the gold a little bit. To make it, I did sand around the edges, but I want to tone down the gold just a little bit to give it a more vintage look. I decided to even put a little bit of the wax in the creases and crevices, just a little bit, not very much, and then I wipe it off. Do you see? It just ages it a little bit. I know that look is not for everyone, but I like it. Did you have a favorite project today? I think I really like the way the banner, the blooming banner mold covers the heart. I think that's really cute. But I like all of the projects today. I really like the paint color too. Let me know if you had a favorite project. And thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I hope you have a great day.